Cal?
How many times do you watch that, Cal?
It'd be embarrassing to say, so.
It was such a rare moment to be able to do that. Any walk-off is rare, but considering the magnitude of the night, how much have you let yourself go there and think about that night and that moment since the end of the playoffs?
It's kind of hard not to think about, honestly. I mean, I'll be scrolling through, I don't know, Instagram or something like that, and it pops up, or my mom's scrolling through Facebook and pops up, and, the pitch from Acevedo. It's kind of like the funny thing going in our family, so. But it was awesome. I mean, to do that, I don't really have any words for it. It was amazing to share that with all the fans and our teammates and coaching staff and everybody here in the Mariners. It was awesome, and what a special night it was.
Jen? Oh, sorry. Ryan, go ahead.
Me?
Yeah.
Cal, your thumb was pretty gross by the end of last season. You showed it to us. How did the procedure go, and what does it feel like now? Are you back to normal? I mean, does it look all deformed like it did?
No, I think it's pretty normal now. It's I got a good scar on there, but had surgery down in LA with Dr. Shin, and it went great. The training staff, have been in touch with them. It feels like every single day this off season, talking through it, making sure everything's good. I went down to Arizona about 2 weeks ago and finishing up down there, and it's been great. We still have ways to go as far as rehab, strengthening, some little things here and there, but I caught my first bullpen yesterday, caught Marco down in AZ, and felt great, no issues, and we're looking forward to spring training with it.
Scott mentioned the camaraderie of this team. In what ways was the energy or the vibe different during off-season workouts and meetings?
Can you repeat that?
In what way was the energy different around off-season workouts and meetings just after last year?
It's exciting. It's an exciting time, and kind of rolling in here today kind of gave me goosebumps and just brought back good memories and, how exciting everything was towards the end last year. So, you definitely kind of have that, and you kind of have that as a motivation going into workouts this offseason, whether it's, in the weight room or in the cages or just even talking to the guys, the Zoom calls we've had too as well. So it's been a lot of fun, and the energy is definitely high.
Hi, Cal. There's a lot of talk about taking the next step as individuals, as a team. What do you see for yourself in that?
I don't really have any specific goals. Like, I don't want to hit for a certain average. I don't care about the home runs, whatever. I just want to win. So as long as I can help this team win day in, day out, whatever my role might be, that's what I want to do. The first things first is leading the pitching staff. And, I think I definitely took a step forward last year. And, I think we got to continue doing that. We got some new faces now. And, I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Just continuing to work with them, continuing to get better, and, understanding that we have some ground to make up, and we want to be right back in the same place we were last year.
Hey, Cal, how tough was it catching a hard-throwing staff with that thumb, and how exactly did you get through that? Was it just mental, willing your way through?
Yeah, that and some numbing helped out a lot. So, but it wasn't easy. But like I've said before, kind of understanding the situation and knowing what was on the line made it pretty easy for me as far as the decision to keep playing and wanting to be in there. I had lots of conversations with Skip and the training staff, and I just wanted to be in there every day helping the team, and didn't really care about what was kind of going on there. And I just wanted to end the drought, and I wanted to go as far as we could in the playoffs, and that's kind of what was on my mind at the time.
Hey, Cal, at the position you're getting a healthy reinforcement in Tom coming back. Just how valuable is it to have another guy there, but also somebody that knows this pitching staff, knows you, somebody you can trust, just adding him back to the roster healthy?
Yeah, I know we're all excited to have him back and healthy. It was unfortunate what happened last year, but, like Skip and Jerry both said, he's a really smart guy. He knows what he's doing. He's been around for a while. There's a reason for that. So, It'll be good to have him back in the meetings and, back behind the plate as well, helping out the staff. And I think, communication is going to be key, whether it's between me and him, coaching staff, whatever it might be. Just getting the pitchers on board, and we all know that's where it, starts and ends with us.
When it comes to the rules changes, particularly that pitch clock, is there something that you have already done to start to either work with pitchers or work on your own to get adjusted to that?
No, I think in spring training we're going to kind of have a kind of, I don't want to say rude awakening, but an awakening. So, some guys like take their time, and this is going to have to change. That's with the pitch clock and all that good stuff, and stepping off and pickoffs. But, I think our coach staff would do a great job of kind of explaining that. I know us catchers have a call sometime next week. We're going to go over it, kind of talk about the ins and outs of it, understanding, what we can and can't do, and kind of some cues that are going to help us out with that.
Cal, with the new additions, obviously the emphasis was guys with postseason experience, playoff experience from somebody inside of the clubhouse, and a player with only 1 year of postseason experience. What does it actually do for you guys to have more players with that experience?
Yeah, I think you saw it last year when we brought in some of the older guys that had kind of been around and understood what it was like and what it took. It helped us out a bunch, I know, just talking to them and being around them. But adding these guys is definitely going to be a huge help. I'm super excited. I'm just excited we don't have to pitch to him anymore. It didn't end very well, but it's going to be awesome. I've heard a lot of good things about these guys, and I think that's something the Mariners do a really good job of. They don't just get really good players, they get good people, and bring those guys in, and we all mesh really well, and, it's a really important part of it.
So you have this promotion, the cowboy hat. What is the story with the cowboy hat? We have seen you with one.
I just like the cowboy hat. I wore it on the plane a few times, and I guess it kind of fits with the name Cal, and kind of goes back and forth. And I wear my boots a bunch, and whether people like it or not, but it's I enjoy it. I think it's a good time.
Any other questions for Cal? Shannon has broken the room. That's what we're saying. Yeah. All right. Thank you very much, Cal.
Thanks, guys.